Maura, one of my favorite questions to ask people all around the world is, tell me a story about grandma or grandpa. So you get to pick, but let's hear something.
So growing up, my family, we had two grandmas. We were very lucky. Both of my grandpas passed away during World War II, not because of the war, but because of the hardship that was going on during that period. And one grandma was a music teacher, which my sisters and I, we do music now together. And the other grandma was from Ireland. And so I have to tell you this story because 1980 was a really good year for me. I was on my second year in Germany. The family came over to visit, and my brother stayed, and we both went to Ireland to go look for relatives. So nowadays you have family heritage and all the DNA kits and the social media. It's just people, it's a lot easier to find people. Well, we traced the steps that we knew that our grandma, and it was Kate Ann Clancy Naughton. We traced her steps. She immigrated when she was 16 years old from Ireland to Chicago. And we thought, well, there's probably some relatives left there, and we at least wanted to see where she had grown up. So we went to that place, and my brother and I, and we found a family, same name, the Clancys, same brothers and sisters, and we got back to our bed and breakfast there. It wasn't Airbnb back then.
Yeah.
And we collected our money because we made a long distance call to Grandma. She said, oh, that was the neighbors. Well, I guess they just recycled names, and they had all the Mary and William and John and Catherine and Margaret. So we got the right family. They had moved to Dublin. So my brother and I, we were in Galway. We got on the train. We went to Dublin. My cousins, I had contacted them. They knew I was coming. They didn't tell their dad. Their dad was my grandma's brother. He was born after she left Ireland. And when he came into the room and saw us sitting there, we were wearing our traveling clothes, and Americans, especially back then, we always dressed a little bit different than Europeans.
Yeah.
And he said, who be ye? And when he found out, he was real excited, and he goes, well, what year did she pass away? And we're like, no, she's not gone. She's still alive. Within a year, they planned a trip. They came out to Salt Lake City, and my grandma got to meet her brother that she never met in Ireland. Here, it made the Tribune. When he got back home, it made Irish TV. So that was one of the most exciting things in my career. And it happened early on. And I wasn't very good at my job, but I was good at having fun. And that was a really fun trip.
Oh, it sounds like it was awesome. Well, I mean, the thing that I look at, because I've been able to go to some ancestral places, that feeling of literally walking in the footsteps of your ancestors is pretty special.